Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest Steffi turns her thoughts to another important issue as the paternity test looms in the future. With all the anger already around this pregnancy, this unborn baby is talked about as a problem. However, the baby is a blessing to Steffi and she lashes out to remind everyone in Zero Elved. The birth of this baby will change lives. The news of Steffi's pregnancy already caused anger, pain, along with doing major damage to a marriage. Each time Steffi talks about her baby, it's not in terms of a blessed event, and she's about to change that. Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Mack Innes would call everyone involved in this bold and the beautiful baby together. Finn Tanner Novlin, Liam Spencer Scott Clifton, and Hope Logan Annika Noel joined Steffi at her house. Besides giving all three of them an update on a future paternity test, she had a warning for them. Earlier that day, Steffi saw the doctor and was told she needs to keep her stress level down. That's not something she's been able to do since she found out she's carrying this baby. The stress is through the roof for her without knowing which of the two men are the father of her unborn child. Steffi Forrester doesn't tiptoe around the subject. Bold and the beautiful spoilers suggest she goes even further in the future, shaming those who don't accept this baby as a blessing. This bold and the beautiful expecting mom tells the trio in her home that her job is to protect this baby. Not a sound came from Liam or Hope. However, Finn backed her up by agreeing with his B&B girlfriend. Most of the time Steffi spoke, she seemed to aim her words at Liam, although she did turn to Finn towards the end of her speech and offered him a heartfelt apology for betraying him. Her main concern during her bold and the beautiful speech is, there is nothing ugly about this baby, and Steffi wants everyone to remember this. No matter who the father turns out to be, her baby will be loved. These words didn't seem to jar Hope out of her cold look. A body language expert would probably have a field day with all four of these bold and the beautiful players in that room. As Steffi spoke, the B&B camera panned across the room and showed the facial expressions on Finn, Liam, and Hope. Lima kept looking at Hope to see her reaction as Steffi spoke. Finn watched and listened to Steffi talk, but it was Hope who stole the show with a cold and unimpressed look on her face. It is understandable that Hope is upset over this. However, it is surprising to see that stone-cold face, which is something bold and the beautiful fans seldom see. From the sounds of things, Hope's facial grimace will probably appear again as the Who's the Daddy saga continues on Bold and the Beautiful. In the sun-drenched streets of Los Angeles, where power, passion, and betrayal collide daily, the Bold and the Beautiful has once again put Steffi Forrester Jacqueline Mack Innes Wood in the eye of a storm that threatens not only her heart, but her very sense of self. Over the coming weeks, Steffi's storyline promises a powerful transformation, one defined by courage, confrontation, and a bold declaration that will resonate across the Forrester family, the Logan clan, and all the viewers who have followed her journey for years. It's time for Steffi's battle cry, a cry that could reshape alliances, test loyalties, and reclaim her place as a central force in the show's ever-evolving drama. The calm before the storm. The story begins in familiar territory. Forrester Creations, the bustling epicenter of fashion, creativity, and corporate intrigue. Steffi has long been recognized as a driving force behind the company's success, balancing her leadership responsibilities with her complicated personal life. But recent events have thrown her equilibrium into disarray. Her relationship with Finn Tanner Novlin is being tested by old flames, lingering doubts, and the shadow of Liam Scott Clifton. Meanwhile, her family, Ridge Torsten Kay, Taylor Krista Allen, and even the manipulative Thomas Matthew Atkinson continues to influence her life in ways both supportive and obstructive. While she has faced challenges before, the cumulative weight of personal, professional, and emotional pressure is unprecedented. It's in this crucible that Steffi's battle cry emerges, a response to years of being underestimated, manipulated, or silenced. The tension builds slowly at first. Glances exchanged in the Forrester boardroom, hushed conversations between family members, subtle betrayals disguised as advice. Fans can feel it coming. Steffi is approaching a breaking point, and her fight is about to be declared loud and clear. Catalysts for change. Several key events push Steffi toward this defining moment. Romantic tensions. The emotional triangle between Steffi, Finn, and Liam has reached a boiling point. Misunderstandings and jealousy fuel insecurities, creating a volatile environment. Steffi's decision to finally assert her desires, boundaries, and intentions becomes a catalyst for her battle cry. Family interference. Ridge and Taylor, despite their love for her, have been increasingly meddling in her personal and professional life. Whether offering advice or making executive decisions on her behalf, their interference forces Steffi to realize that her voice, her authority, her autonomy must be firmly asserted. Corporate maneuvering. Forrester Creations faces a critical juncture with high-profile fashion campaigns and strategic deals on the line. As colleagues and rivals maneuver for advantage, Steffi recognizes that the only way to protect the company she helped build is to confront the obstacles head-on. Manipulative forces. Thomas, Sheila, or other antagonists in Steffi's life create situations designed to destabilize her emotionally. Each confrontation chips away at her patience, highlighting the need for decisive action. These converging pressures culminate in a moment where Steffi must decide, continue to absorb the chaos, or rise and fight for what is rightfully hers. The moment of defiance. Steffi's battle cry is not merely a scream of frustration. It is a declaration of strength, independence, and clarity. One pivotal scene captures this transformation. It begins in the Forrester boardroom, where a critical meeting turns contentious. Stakeholders argue over designs, budgets, and strategy, with Ridge attempting to mediate. Thomas undermines Steffi subtly, questioning her choices and hinting at a past mistake that could jeopardize a new campaign. Even Finn, concerned for her well-being, hesitates to intervene, creating a temporary void of support. Steffi pauses. She observes the room, the whispered doubts, the veiled insults, the undercurrents of manipulation. Then, slowly, she rises. Her voice, clear and unwavering, fills the space. This stops now. I am in charge of my life, my choices, and my future. No one, not family, not colleagues, not anyone, will dictate my path anymore. I will not be silenced, undermined, or doubted. I fight for my love, my family, and the legacy I am building here. The room falls silent. Every eye is on her. Ridge, ever the protective father, is stunned by the conviction in his daughter's voice. Thomas feels the sting of her defiance. Even Finn, who has supported her quietly, is struck by the raw power of her assertion. This moment marks a turning point. Steffi is no longer reacting to external forces. She is setting the agenda. Her battle cry resonates not only with those present in the room, but with viewers who have watched her navigate betrayal, heartbreak, and corporate challenges for years. The ripple effect. Steffi's declaration has immediate and far-reaching consequences. In the workplace, colleagues recognize her authority, and rival factions within Forrester Creations must recalibrate their strategies. Her battle cry asserts her role as a leader who cannot be dismissed. Projects previously in jeopardy gain momentum as she demonstrates decisive action and vision. And love. Finn and Liam are both affected by her assertiveness. Finn feels a renewed sense of admiration and commitment, seeing the depth of Steffi's courage. Liam, confronted with her unwavering clarity, realizes that his influence is waning and that his unresolved feelings cannot control her decisions. In family dynamics, Ridge and Taylor, though initially resistant, must accept Steffi's autonomy. Even Thomas, who thrives on manipulation, recognizes that her newfound assertiveness is a force he cannot easily sway. The power balance within the Forrester household shifts significantly. For the audience, fans are witnessing a transformation that blends empowerment, drama, and emotional resonance. Steffi's battle cry is both cathartic and inspiring, demonstrating that resilience and self-determination are as compelling as romantic intrigue and corporate machinations. Conflict and drama ahead. Despite this moment of triumph, the bold and the beautiful ensures that Steffi's battle is far from over. New challenges loom on the horizon. Romantic complications. The love triangle with Liam and Hope Annika Noel is far from resolved. While her battle cry asserts her authority, it also heightens tensions in these relationships, forcing everyone to reevaluate loyalties and intentions. Corporate rivalries. Forrester Creations remains a high-stakes battlefield. Competitors and internal rivals will respond to Steffi's assertiveness, testing her strategies, patience, and leadership skills. Family conflicts. Ridge, Taylor, and even other family members will continue to influence her journey. Steffy must navigate familial expectations while maintaining her independence, a delicate balance that promises further drama. Unexpected twists. The show thrives on surprises. Steffy's bold stance may provoke unforeseen consequences, including betrayal, secret alliances, or external threats that challenge her resolve and test the limits of her battle cry. Themes and symbolism. Steffy's battle cry resonates on multiple levels. It represents empowerment in the face of adversity, the assertion of self in a world where expectations and manipulations often clash, and the courage to stand firm in love, family, and professional ambition. Her declaration also symbolizes the show's broader narrative ethos, that strength, resilience, and agency are as integral to character development as romance, intrigue, and betrayal. Steffy's voice is not just her own. It embodies the struggles and victories of anyone striving to reclaim control over their destiny. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.